Take the leap and stop spending money without the proper ROI. In this video, I want to walk you through the top mistakes when investing in real estate. I've worked with a lot of people that forget about these small details, but in the end, they end up paying the higher price and come to me panicking about what it is and what it could be. So before starting your real estate investment process, I strongly recommend you watch this video. By the way, my name is Aguinaga, your Montreal real estate expert and real estate investor. I personally think it is impossible to give an opinion without having personal experience. So I feel confident to say I understand this topic, and some of these mistakes I actually experienced myself when starting my real estate investing career. Let's get started. First, not getting the right guidance. There is no greater hack to get to where you want to go fast than getting a mentor or coach. Getting a mentor allowed me to see a world that I had previously not imagined. I remember feeling proud of some of my early achievements, only to realize that there was so much more that could be done. Learning from other people's mistakes allows you to save time, money, and effort. I highly recommend you speak with somebody that's already accomplished what you're looking to do in order to improve your chances of success. Second, not doing proper due diligence and knowing your market. Due diligence is a critical phase of any deal. This is the time to be the most focused and analytical. Anything that comes up will cost you money down the road. You need to get a sense of how much money and in how much time in order to properly evaluate the investment. There is no greater way to ensure you fail than not studying your market. You need to know sales history, rental rates, vacancy rates, neighborhood trends, and legal issues in order to be ready to strike when a solid investment opportunity shows up. I recommend spending at least 3 months studying a market before jumping in. I also suggest you look into which property features are generating the highest returns in the market. Sometimes these upgrades are super small and easy to incorporate to your property. Third, not thinking about closing costs and maintenance costs. Closing costs can range from $10,000 to upwards of $30,000. This is a significant amount which needs to be considered in your budget. If you fail to prepare, you're preparing to fail. While analyzing deals, I've seen some pretty basic cash flow calculators. Admittedly, I myself will typically use a very basic calculator when analyzing several properties to help sift through the different options. Over the years, I've learned that there will always be maintenance costs. Yes, even on recently renovated properties. In my market, Montreal, our weather goes from negative 40 degrees Celsius to positive 40 degrees Celsius. That's an 80-degree swing over the span of a few months. No matter how well the property is built, there will be maintenance and repairs to do annually. Don't forget about property management costs if you're looking to take a more passive approach. Fourth, ignoring cash flow. Depending on your market, it may not be feasible to cash flow on day one. However, you should never purchase an investment that shows no signs of cash flow in the near future. Some markets are built on property appreciation. Montreal is one of those markets. However, having to go out of pocket every month for an extended period of time is a sure way to lose money. Make sure you have a plan to make the property cash flow in the next 2 to 3 years at the very most. Number 5, over-leveraging / misjudging market timing. This is a dangerous combination. You need to ensure that you don't take on too much debt in order to avoid risking bankruptcy. There will be bumps in the road along the way. You need to ensure that you have enough reserves to sustain your investments if this happens. On the same note, be prepared for interest rate shifts that will shift the market. I personally was left with 4 projects that didn't refinance at the expected amounts at the beginning of 2023 because of the dramatic interest rate hikes. The building valuations were compressed, and I was left keeping a lot more money in the deal than originally planned. I typically do my optimization projects or BRRRRs using hard money loans or private loans. Given the change in the pro forma, I had to keep paying the private loans for 18 months longer than I had originally underwritten. Luckily, I had the reserves, and now that rates are down again, the investments have proven to be even better than originally underwritten. However, if I wasn't prepared, I could have easily lost my shirt last year. What do you think? Did I miss any critical mistakes that you've come across in real estate investing? Let me know in the comments down below. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing, to maximize the value of our investments. I hope you find this information useful, and I truly hope you never make any of these unfortunate mistakes. If you ever need guidance, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd be more than happy to assist. All of my contact details are in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.